grandfathers and grandmothers speak Arapaho. Wouldn't you like to learn to speak to them and understand them?
Would you children like to learn Arapaho?
Well, let's begin right now. Let me tell you a story that my grandfather used to tell us when we were children. This story is about a man with a sharpened leg.
What did they call him in Arapaho?
They called this man Tahu'onet.
Tahu'onet.
Yes, Tahu'onet. Children, would you like to say that? Tahu'onet. Tahu'onet. Okay, this Tahu'onet would get really hungry and he'd sharpen his leg. Then he'd go out and find a herd of buffalo. He'd pick out the fattest one. Then he'd jump up and get the buffalo right in the shoulder with his sharpened leg. That's what Tahu'onet used to do. One day, Tahu'onet was sitting on a tree, sharpening his leg, and the white man came along.
What did they call him in Arapaho?
They called him Ni'asa.
Ni'asa?
Yes, Ni'asa. Wouldn't you like to say it, children? Ni'asa. Ni'asa. This Ni'asa was watching Tahu'onet sharpening his leg, and before too long, there came a herd of buffalo, and Tahu'onet jumped up and got one right in the shoulder. And not long after that, Tahu'onet was frying up a big juicy buffalo steak because he was very hungry. Ni'asa wanted very badly to be able to do this thing, so he looked at Tahu'onet and said, "Hey partner, why don't you teach me to do this thing?" Tahu'onet said to him, "I will teach you how to do this thing, but you must never kill a buffalo until you need the meat or are hungry." Tahu'onet promised he would only do this thing when he needed it and was hungry. So Tahu'onet told Ni'asa to put his leg on a tree. Hahot.
Is that what they call a tree in Arapaho? Hahot?
Yes, Hahot. That's what they call a tree in Arapaho. Hahot. Would you children like to say it? Tree. Hahot. Tree. Hahot. So Ni'asa put one of his legs on the Hahot, and Tahu'onet took his knife and sharpened it. "Okay," said Tahu'onet to Ni'asa, "you are ready to go. But remember, you are not to do this thing, to kill any buffalo, not unless you need the meat and are hungry." So Ni'asa walked away, and soon he came to a herd of buffalo. In Arapaho, we call a herd of buffalo Hisenon.
A herd of buffalo, Hisenon.
Yes, in Arapaho, it's called a Hisenon. Would you children like to learn how to say a herd of buffalo in Arapaho? Hisenon. Hisenon. Ni'asa saw a herd of buffalo, so he went and he jumped and he killed one of them. And he felt so good he was able to do this thing. And he saw another one and he jumped again and killed that one. And he didn't even touch it. And while that one was still bleeding, he saw another one and he jumped again and killed that one. And he didn't even touch that one. So now Ni'asa has killed 3 buffalo. And oh, he just feels so good to be able to do this thing, to kill these animals. Just then he sees a big buffalo bull. Hanaja.
Is that what you call a buffalo bull in Arapaho? Hanaja?
Yes, Hanaja. Hanaja. Now, children, you say it. Hanaja. Hanaja. And so Naatha jumped. And then Naatha jumped to kill this Hanaja. He pierced him right through the shoulder. Just then, his foot grew back to his sharpened leg. And he couldn't get loose. And the Hanaja dragged him all over the prairie. And so Naatha was bleeding all over, and he was almost dead. Finally, he got loose. And children, there is a lesson in this story. Naatha killed the buffalo just for fun, and for that, he was punished.